Welcome back. In honor of National Dollar Day, we're resurrecting Who Wants to Be a Dollarnaire? I'm your host, Jeremy Rabe, and playing for this crisp $1 bill, we have two contestants. Would you please welcome from Alamo Drafthouse, Jen Johnmeyer. Jen, good to see you. Tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Nevada, Missouri, and I work at a movie theater.
You know what? Couldn't ask for any more than that.
That's
and you
all
seem
you need.
Exuberant today.
I'm so happy to be here.
All right, competing against...
I need this dollar.
You need this dollar.
I need this dollar.
Who don't? Competing against Jen Johnmeyer, our very own Maddie Conklin.
Hello.
Maddie, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay.
Hi, I'm Maddie Conklin. I'm 5'7", 31 years old from St. Louis, Missouri.
Wonderful, Maddie. What would you do if you won this dollar?
Get a snack. That's what I get.
Perfect.
Going on a snack.
Going on a snack bench. All right. I think since Jen is our guest, we'll start with Jen.
Please.
Is that all right? So, Jen, you'll have...
So nervous.
You'll have your first question. Those four. If you do not get it wrong, if you do not get it right, we'll go to Maddie.
Okay.
So this first question is worth 1 penny.
Okay.
1 penny. Are you ready? Who directed the movie Goodfellas? A. Martin Scorsese. B. Steven Spielberg. C. James Cameron. Or D. Ridley Scott.
I'm going to go with A. Martin Scorsese.
Is that your final answer?
It is.
You are correct for 1 penny.
David would have been so mad at me.
Oh, yeah, he would have.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Okay, we're now moving up to 5 cents. For a nickel, Amy Heckerling wrote and directed which of these 1990s teen comedies? A. She's All That. B. The Craft. C. Clueless. Or D. Dazed and Confused.
I'm going to go with C. Clueless.
Jen Johnmeyer, is that your final answer?
It is.
You are correct! For 1 nickel. Sorry, Maddie, we'll get to you.
I was going to say, is this ever going to get over to me?
Maybe not. We may have to just switch over to Maddie. Okay, you're up to a dime.
Okay.
1 dime. The 1995 hit thriller movie The Net starred which of these leading ladies? A. Sandra Bullock. B. Drew Barrymore. C. Julia Roberts. Or D. Cameron Diaz.
Sorry, Maddie. It is A. Sandra Bullock. Final answer.
And you are correct! So, hey, Maddie, how you doing over there?
I'm good.
You all right?
Is that the one where she's answering the phones and like behind the computer? And
I think so.
Yeah.
By the way, if you watch that movie now, you'll see how far we've come technology-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I love that movie, though. Okay. We're now moving up to a quarter, I believe. We did a dime, right? Yeah, this is a quarter. Okay. For 25 cents, what is Andrew Beckett's job in the movie Philadelphia, circa 1993? A. A chef. B. A lawyer. C. A police officer. Or D. A singer.
Well, Jeremy, I am going to give this one to Maddie.
Oh, all right. We have a forfeit, a pass, if you will.
Pass.
Miss Maddie?
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Maddie, do you mean to repeat it, or are you good?
No, I've got it. I'm going to say be a lawyer.
Maddie, is that your final answer?
Locking it in.
You are correct!
Yes!
Okay, did you even know that one? Did you know? Okay, maybe. Okay, Maddie. For 50 cents, we're up to 50 cents. What was the name of the 50s themed diner in the movie Pulp Fiction? A. Delano's. B. Shaboom's. C. The Flying Saucer. Or D. Jack Rabbit's. No, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Jack Rabbit Slim's.
Okay, well, I know it was filmed at the actual Swingers Bar in Santa Monica. It's no longer there. I'm gonna go D, Jack Slim Shaboom. Jack
I messed it up. Jack Rabbit Slim's. Yes, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
I like Jack Slim Shaboom's better, but yes, you're correct.
Yes! Oh my gosh, okay, cool.
Okay, we're up to 75 cents now. 75 cents, are you ready?
Do I hear 75?
Okay. In which city was the scene with the bench filmed in Forrest Gump? The bench scene in Forrest Gump, was it A, New York City, B, Charleston, C, Tampa, or D, Savannah?
I'm gonna go Savannah. Savannah.
There's been a murder in Savannah.
Oh, like molasses.
Like
Savannah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct.
Oh! Okay, wow. I
Okay.
thought that was going to throw me for a loop since it's based in the South.
Yes.
I thought it would.
So now, for this final question, I'm going to now, for $1, I'm going to let Maddie and Jen both play. Okay? This is going to be for both of you.
Okay.
And whoever knows it first, please slap your leg. Let me know if you want to answer this. This is for the grand prize of $1. Are you ready? What was Private Ryan's first name in Saving Private Ryan? What? Oh, I was going to list the choices.
No, go list the choices.
Did you want to answer?
I thought you.
Okay, A, William. B, Charles. C, James. D, Edward.
Say that again. Sorry, William.
William, Charles, James, Edward.
Do you remember? I just watched this the other day. I'm gonna
Okay, Maddie.
step on in. James. C. James Ryan.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
For one crisp dollar bill that you cannot keep that needs to live in my desk drawer, you've won Dollarnaire!
Okay, may I just say I want to thank my husband for having that on the other day. I had never seen Saving Private Ryan.
Wow.
And I saw the scene where they pull the wrong James Ryan and they think it's his brothers that are dead.
Wow.
James Francis Ryan III.
Thank you, Geraldo.
That's amazing.
Good job, you guys. Wow.
But I couldn't.
I know. Well,
couldn't
actually,
take from you.
this has lived in my desk for about 5 years, and we play with the same dollar every time. We haven't played this in a
You should
very
have
long
everyone
time.
sign it. So by the time it's like.
I think that's illegal.
Oh.
I don't.
If you're never
yes.
going to use it.
But if we're never going to use it, that's
Yeah.
true. And by the way, we had Kevin Sorbo on the show, and he autographed one of our dollars.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right, you guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more fun after this.
Good job, Jen.